So as a lot of you may know, currently competitively in TCG, Raging Bolt is one of the best decks. Arguably the best deck. So we're going to do a deck profile, one perfect hand, and then two test hands. So the deck profile, you run 4 Raging Bolts, EX, 3 Ogre Pawn EX, 1 Fez EX, 1 Squawk EX, and then honoraries are the Radiant Ninja, Slitherwing, Iron Bundle. For my original deck profile on my TikTok, I was only playing 3 bolts. I decided to up it to 4. You just want to see it and you mulligan less. Same idea with Iron Bundle, it's just a good card to have. And you just don't want to mulligan with the deck at all. So that'd be the reason why you would play Iron Bundle. There's a lot of times where it comes up, especially against Regidrago, where you're gonna have their single prizer up like Radiant Zard, and you're at 2 prizes. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. Iron Bundle, Hyperblower, GG's. We have 4 Nest Ball, 4 Vessel, 4 Trekking Shoes, 3 Stretcher, 3 Energy Retrievals, 2 Poke Gear, 2 Pokemon Catcher, 1 Rod, 1 Switch Cart, 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Pal Pad, and your Ace Spec is Prime Catcher. It's the only Ace Spec you should be playing in the deck. The only Ace Spec you can possibly justify is Unfair Stamp, and only because it's good into the mirror. Pal Pad is absolutely must, honestly. I'm thinking about upping Pal Pad to 2. It's just such a great card, especially when you get bad hands where you have to discard your Sadas off of Squawk and Seas. This just comes in so handy. For tools, you just play the 2 Bravery Charms. At least I do. You can definitely up this to 3 or 4 by taking out one of the energy switches. So you would up the energy switch to 2 and then play 3. For the trainers, you just play the 4 Sadas. This is one of the best cards in your deck. Energy Acceleration and Draw Power, it's amazing. 1 Boss and then 1 Briar. You need to play Briar in the deck, or else you just automatically lose into the Charizard matchup. Without it, with Briar, statistically, you should have an automatic win into Zard, because of the way prize mapping will go. You're going to get the first knockout, he's going to knock out you, then you're going to Ogre Pawn knock out Zard, you go down to 3, now they Zard knock out Ogre Pawn, and now you're in a spot where if you Briar, you win, and you just have to have the Briar because you go in Ogre Pawn one shot. You play 2 Stadiums as well, which is Pokestop. Amazing card. It really just helps you get out of brick hands as well. It's just overall really good. And it's also there because we're not playing the vacuum. It's also there to get rid of pesky stadiums such as Jamming Tower. Energy lineup is pretty basic. 3 Fighting, 3 Electric, 5 Grass. This is pretty standard. Some play 6. I was playing 6 not too long ago. Then I had to make room for the Iron Bundle, so I play 5 now. 5 is really all you need for the grass. Now what we are going to do is go for a perfect hand. So just going second, you always want to go second with this deck, unless it's a certain matchup, but most of the time you want to go second. So perfect hand, this would be an amazing hand. Start off with the Raging Bolt in the active. That's the best thing to start off with. Get your 6 prize cards, there you go. And then they go first, they do their thing. Now you draw for turn. Look at that, we drew into an Ogre Pawn EX. So first, before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and prize check. Go ahead and Vessel away the energy. See what we got, see what we're missing. We have Squawk, it's not prize, amazing. You really want that. We're just going to go ahead and do it simple though. We're just going to grab an Electric and a Grass. Something simple. Now we're going back in. We're just going to Nest Ball straight away. For the Squawk ability EX, just get it out there, ready to go, because we're just going to reset the hand anyways. Here we'll go bench Ogre Pawn, Teal Dance, draw 1, Energy Retrieval, amazing. Bench Ninja, we'll go ahead and just waste the Retrieval, grab the Fighting Energy, use Ninja to discard, draw 2, Stretcher, Fez. Then here, just go bench. Just go ahead and bench that as well. Sada, attach, draw 3, Vessel, and S-Ball, Pokemon Catcher. Attach for turn. Just go ahead and Vessel away the Nest Ball. Arguably, you could discard the Fez here. Depends on what we're seeing, what the matchup is. For this, we're just going to go ahead and grab a Fighting and a Grass. And then we'll Teal Dance, draw into the boss. Doesn't really matter here. We'll go, if we need to, since we're going to Squawk and Seize our hand, we'll go ahead and Pokemon Catcher, bring something up that's of value, and go from there. From there, we just Squawk and Seize the hand, draw 6, look at that, drew into another Sada, Vessel, Bolt, Briar, Energy, Trekking Shoes. Trekking Shoes, look at the top card. Do we keep? I would keep that, but we discard it, we get Pokegear. And now you're able to hit for 280. Depending on how other your hand was, you can, if you have another Raging Bolt and you're able to get enough energy into the discard, you can go ahead and just be hitting for 350 straight up. But usually 280 is more than enough within a first turn. So I did do a quick pile shuffle. We're gonna go ahead and do some normal test hands. We're gonna do 2 test hands, going first and going second, and then we'll discuss some matchups along the way. So we'll do going first. Cut. Grab your 7. There we go. We got the Raging Bolt. Perfect. Grab our 6. Since we're testing, we'll just look at the 6 anyways. Not the greatest. Double Nest Ball, double Fighting Energy does kind of suck. So we're going first. Draw into Trekking Shoes. We'll bench Trekking Shoes. Bravery Charm. Get rid of that because we're trying to go for explosiveness. Nest Ball, amazing. We'll Nest Ball for the Squawkabilly. Hope that we don't draw into a Sada, because that'd be very bad in this situation going first. Teal Dance, draw 1. We're fine. Attach for turn. Play Pokestop. Squawk and Seize, Fez, Night Stretcher, Rod. Draw 6. Not bad at all. Bench. Teal Dance, draw 1, draw into Slitherwing. Doesn't do too much for me. Use the Trekking Shoes. Can we find a Sada? No, we find Trekking Shoes, and we just use this again. Sada, perfect. Now since we have Sada, we'll Concealed for 2. We'll go ahead and just pass from there. We won't bench the Ogerpon and try to get more draw advantage. There's really no reason to. And we can also hit Pokestop, which I don't really want to in this situation, because look at that, we discarded our other Bravery Charm in our bundle, all for a Pal Pad. Not the greatest value. So our opponent goes, depending on what they do, depending on what deck it is, it could mean trouble. If it's a Raging Bolt deck and they make you go first, we're gonna actually, contrary, we're just gonna keep the Bravery Charm instead. Because we just want that guarantee probably, but we did get an Nest Ball though. But we also had Pokestop, so at that point we're just gonna try to dig with Pokestop, hit the Nest Ball anyways. But in a Raging Bolt mirror match, we probably would have switch carded into the Radiant Ninja. At that point, into a Zard matchup, it doesn't matter what they do, they're not attacking you. Regidrago, same thing, they're not doing anything to you. Tropicos, they're not doing anything to you. Palkia V, they're not doing anything to you. The only decks in the format that can attack on turn 1 essentially are Bolt and Iron Hands Turbo / Miraidon, or under the ancient deck like Ancient Box or Roaring Moon. Now we're going to do a test hand going second, which is what the deck wants to do. If you want to go second all the time, because you can get the turn 1 knockout. So cut. Good luck, have fun. Do your 3, 6, 7, Let's see what we get. Slitherwing, Radiant Ninja don't have the Raging Bolt. So we'll go ahead and put Radiant Ninja up because Slitherwing is 3 retreats. Prizing. Fez and Prizing. The Prizing isn't that bad. It doesn't really do too much. The Pokemon Catcher kind of sucks. Fez kind of sucks. But other than that, we can deal with it. So our opponent goes first. They do their thing. This hand's kind of weak. Draw into Raging Bolt. That's pretty good. Bench it. We'll go, depending on what their deck is, we either Vessel away Pokestop or the Slitherwing. If it's some sort of like, if it's Gardevoir, we're gonna keep that Slitherwing without a doubt because you really need the Slitherwing in that matchup. If it's any one prize deck, you need the Slitherwing. If it's like there's like a Mimikyu or something, Slitherwing. But in most matchups, you don't need the Slitherwing here. So we'll just go ahead and Vessel it away. Grab a, so we have here in hand. So since we have the second Earthen Vessel, that helps us a lot. We just go ahead and grab Fighting Electric. Then we'll go ahead and Vessel away the Electric. Grabbing us Fighting Grass. And the reason why you grab Fighting Grass here is because you don't want to grab Double Grass in this situation because we have Radiant Greninja. So we don't want Radiant Greninja to discard a Grass. We'd rather him discard a Fighting or an Electric, which is exactly what he's going to do. Discard, Ogerpon, Trekking Shoes, amazing. Bench, Teal Dance, draw, Prime Catcher, Trekking Shoes, Electric Energy, discard, Night Stretcher. We'll go ahead and slap down the Pokestop here. We'll get greedy. Switch cart, Sada, Trekking Shoes. Sada goes to grave. That's not the worst. We have Sada in hand, which is fine. And we can play off of 2 Sadas in the deck anyways. Or 3 Sadas being live, we can play without the 4th one just fine. So with Trekking Shoes, Energy Retrieval, you can discard it, draw into an Ogerpon. Not the worst. We'll go ahead and good thing we have the switch card because then we have to attach return. We'll Sada the Electric to my Bolt. Draw 3. Energy Ultra Ball Pokemon Catcher. Then we'll just go attach for return. Bench, Tail Dance. Draw 1, draw into another Bolt. Switch card into the active Bolt. We can bench Raging Bolt here, or if we have, since we have Prime Catcher, we can also just Prime Catcher something up. But I'd rather not do that early into a game. Then you also have Pokemon Catcher, which if we need something, we can also just use that first. And then Raging Bolt's now hitting for 280, which is insane. That's knocking out anything and everything in the game. So we can just go hit 280 for 4. Or if there's like 110, then we would have Prime Catcher probably, or Pokemon Catcher. And then we'll take 2 prize cards from there. 2 prizes. There we go, we got a Fez, amazing. Now where this deck really struggles is the late game grind into multiple Ionos, or hand disruption, I should say. This deck hates hand disruption. It is terrible to go against hand disruption. And the reason is because this deck's all about having hand advantage. So we have a great hand here, right? Well, guess what? He Ionos. Okay, fine. Go to 4. Now we're in a situation where we absolutely need to draw into a Sada. And look at that, we don't, but we have Pokemon Gear plus Energy Retrieval. So from here, he likely knocks out the Bolt. That's fine. Bring up Bolt. Draw. We draw into a Nest Ball. Perfect. Nest Ball into Fez. Make that hand disruption non-existent. So from here, we'll flip the script. Draw 3, draw into a Sada. Perfect. It depends what we want to do here. Do we need the Briar? If it's a matchup where we don't need it, then we get rid of it. Probably just get rid of the Ogerpon though. For Double Grass, likely. We have energy retrieval. We'll take a grass and a fighting. Cut. Teal Dance. Start powering our stuff up. Prime Catcher, amazing. Attach return anyways. Retrieval. Grabbing. Grass. Teal Dance. Draw. Ultra Ball. Go ahead and bench the other bolt. And then from there, we just go Sada's Vitality. Attach. Draw. Trace. And now we have Pokegear set up. And we're fine for the most part. So let's say we take the 2-card knockout again. Took our 2-card knockout. Let's say it took all 5. Let's say it was like a Zard or something. Take all 5. Take 2. Perfect. Now we're in a bad spot still. I believe we have 3 Sadas in the grave. Yes. We have... Yep, 3 Sada in the grave. So we got Ionod. Cool. Now we're drawing 2. Really bad here. Knocks out. Promotes. Draw. Energy retrieval. Amazing. Full retrieval. Like we just grab Grass Electric actually. Will concealed. Draw 2. Teal Dance. Draw 1. Really depends here. Honestly, what I should have done first actually is Pokestop. Either do it first or you do it last. You usually want to do it first, which is a misplay on my part. We'll go Stretcher back and Energy, Teal Dance, Trekking Shoes, play the Trekking Shoes, Iron Bundle, we don't need that, Energy, would like to shuffle the deck first. We'll Pokestop. Mess Ball Sada. There it is. Yep, that is very, very bad. So yeah, we pretty much just lose there because the sequencing was bad. If I go flip the script, then we're fine. And then I go Pokestop again. Just hits, doesn't matter what really hits there, just hits the Mess Ball. So yeah, that is atrocious. That is very bad. If you have Pokestop, let that be the moral of the story. If you have Pokestop on board, always Pokestop first. Always Pokestop first. Because if you don't, you're likely to hit this off of it. The more that you wait for it, you're statistically more likely to hit it, which you don't want to. Now, what you want to do late game, especially, is you want to maximize your chances of getting Sada. So you want to save the POW pad to when you need it. So you like go POW pad, double Sada. So like if you go 2 Sadas in the grave, turn to whatever, I would straight up just POW pad both Sadas in. Now we're good because we either have all 4 Sadas or 3, depends on what pricing is looking like, but we're fine. Plus we have Pokegear to dig even deeper for those Sadas. We have 2 of these, so you're in a good spot from that. And then once you get the Sadas, you are chilling. You are in a perfectly good spot. Alright, I hope that you guys like the video. Something trying to get started with, you know. I'll do deck profiles and explain decks and how they play for now on. I'll be taking decks to locals as well. I went to locals. I took this exact deck and this exact build, I believe. No, I don't think I had Iron Bundle in it, but pretty similar. And I have either, depending on when this video gets out, I've already posted the first part to Local Legends or Zero to Hero or whatever I'm calling it. I haven't really decided yet. And we played this. There's more of that to come. So if you play the TCG Pokemon and you're looking for someone that's doing content much like other creators do in other card games such as Yu-Gi-Oh. This is definitely the place for you. I'll be posting deck profiles, tournaments, and many more to come. Alright, peace.